Hello and welcome back to our Crusader Kings II The Old Gods Let's Play. In the last couple of episodes we spent our time sort of building our position in the northern reaches of England, and meanwhile watching our brother Ivar the Boneless grow in Scotland. So our goal will be to further control more of southern England, really to prevent England from actually forming against us. That's probably my biggest worry at the moment, is that if Wessex and what's left of Mercia manage to form some sort of single country, which would be England in this case, we could have a serious problem on our hands. So it's really a race to whoever can actually get to the England title first. But lucky for us, as Norse rulers, we have the ability to take a lot more provinces than everybody else, simply because we don't have to follow the rules of the casus belli system. So what we can actually do is take over these individual provinces very easily. So, you know, as a result, we're going to be a very warlike nation, and we're going to continue our aggression. Last episode, we managed to take these two little provinces and sort of, build our position a little bit, but we're going to try and be a little bit more aggressive again. So, straight off the bat, we're going to start a war with Lincoln here. No real reason not to. I can't imagine he's going to have many allies. He doesn't have any at all. So, you know, he's going to be a very good target for us. So we can either conquest Lincoln or do a de jure claim. Now I just noticed that we do actually have a truce, which means that I will lose a lot of prestige if I actually end up going to war with him. So you know what, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to see if Northampton is available for a war. They also don't have allies, and we'll see if I have a truce with them. No, I do not. So they are an easy target for me. So I'm going to do a conquest of Northampton and go for it. We can call in our allies, which is of course our brother up here. He's sort of dealing with his own war, I think, but we don't really need him at the moment, so I'm going to raise my military. We don't have that many men, surprisingly, but I imagine that'll grow as our vassals slowly grow to like us and as we gain more territory. And it looks like Ivar actually won his war, so you know, whether that's a good thing is probably yet to be seen, considering that he's getting pretty strong up there, and eventually we're probably going to have to go to war. It looks like he's in another war. Looks like this one is once again against Scotland, and we'll lose prestige if we don't join it, so we might as well go for it. Yeah, he's really intent on taking Scotland. Despite your best efforts, you have thus far cheated of a glorious death in battle. Sadly, you no longer have the endurance or constitution necessary to sustain your berserker rage. Perhaps such things are best left to the youth. So we did have berserker for a while, which sort of ruined our diplomacy a little bit, so I'm kind of happy of getting rid of that. Especially since we didn't need any more martial. We were already at like 20 or something, yeah, 22. So, yeah, so we're just going to move these armies down here and merge them, and then probably chase down that 700 unit army, who seems to be moving back to Jorvik, but we'll see if we can catch him. I doubt it. No, we got him. I'm just going to quickly check what my council are doing. Looks like I have everybody doing something, so that's good. Down here we've pretty much won that battle. Probably won't destroy them entirely. Actually, we did. Never mind. Alright, so we're going to move straight down to Northampton, and as you can see, it's already 44%, and it looks like Ivar's already pretty much won that war against the Scottish. And it looks like I've got another call to arms from... Who's that? Okay, he looks like he's Scandinavian, maybe? Snake in the eye. Okay, Denmark. Okay. I mean, I'll join. There's no real point for me not to join, but I mean, I'm not going to sail over there to help him. Unless that was actually somebody on our territory, which in that case it was a problem. Nope, it was probably somebody over there in Scandinavia, so I'm definitely not going over there. But realistically, we kind of want him to lose these territories here because I want them, quite simply. I mean, it's just a pain if we've got a giant hole in our territory that we can't really attack, because I don't want to anger all these guys up here. Alright, so I'm not going to speed this up just yet. There's no real point to doing it. I'm just going to have a look through my Notifications, nothing super important. These aren't going to be to my son, so I kind of expected that to happen. I can create some titles. How much do they cost? I can buy them, but they're just a little bit expensive. It's a little unnecessary. Looks like Ivar won, which is to be expected. So he's really going all out up there. It's sort of a race between me and him, but who can get the most territory. I can press to dual claims on that, which I will after the truce ends, which should be another, I don't know, a couple of years. Call in allies, and weak claims can be pressed. So I can actually subjugate, actually I might just read these. The walls along in constant vigilance is impossible, and enterprising traders know that a city under siege is a ripe market for food. One such trader managed to succeed in smuggling through some food. Although nowhere near sufficient to sustain the garrison of Northampton, it brings fresh heart to the defenders, so that's kind of annoying, but you know, whatever. So with my weak claims that can be pressed, I can actually claim England, it says. Which would be very cool. I'm not quite sure how that works. I'm claiming it for myself, but it would be I think I get a casus belli on all the territories of England, which I might consider doing actually. Considering it's our goal, I might give it a save and then see what happens. But yeah, I'm not quite sure about that. I mean, if anybody has any ideas of how that works, please throw it down in the comments. So I'm just going to speed this up, actually. I really can't be bothered waiting for that to end, and we really don't need the troops. So we're already at 44%, and actually that hasn't moved since we defeated that army. So we are losing a lot of men. I'm just going to let my prisoners rot in their cells. Man, it looks like we're going to lose. We just lost 1,000 men. Okay, that was a really bad idea. Probably not going to do that one again. It's now 80%. I'm going to see if he's going to take the piece. No, he won't. I hate people like that. So we're going to have to wait that one out. My mission to Wessex has so far been a success. So our diplomat has been trying to improve relations with Wessex to stop them from trying to take me over. I'm probably going to get him to do something else though, because I don't really need him doing that. I can get him to sow dissent in, let's see, Lincoln, just for fun. See if I can sort of upset their amount of men that they can summon. And it looks like I'm going to lose this as well. They have the disadvantage in terrain, so I'm just going to see if I can raise another 500 men. Oh, okay, why didn't I see all these? Who are these people? Okay, so they're all Scotland, and I think why am I at war with them? Let's see. Nope, so it must be this guy here. I don't know, I'm at war with these guys for some reason. The army of Suffolk. Okay, so these guys must be allied or something. I don't know. I'm gonna buy some mercenaries because we're clearly not gonna win, and it doesn't look like I've got the enough money to do it. So I'm gonna hire these guys, and that's gonna cost me a lot of money, and it's gonna cost me 8 gold a month. So I've only got about 5 months to use these. So it should be plenty of time, but you know, I mean, it's almost 2,500 men. We should be able to beat these two armies down here. I'm not too worried about it, but that did cost me 135 gold just to raise them. And it's a little bit annoying when they can summon these massive stacks of armies that I just cannot compete with. It's simply because they have the better land down here, which have access to more men. So, you know, he's sieging this back. I'm going to get there before he can siege it back, though, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. And hopefully we'll win that. Yep, okay. So that turned out well. We're going to... No, he's just sitting there, is he? No, he's going to go this way, so We're going to chase them down, make sure that they don't come back. And it looks like I'm almost out of money. How many more months? I can stand maybe one more month, and then I'll have to disband these troops. So, I'm going to quickly assault, and I want to cancel that assault. Shit. Nope. Okay. Doesn't really matter. So we're going to disband those troops anyway. Okay, so these are the mercenaries here, and I'm going to disband that unit. Because we're just out of money, we can't maintain them. I know I'm playing pretty poorly at the moment. I'm sort of just trying to manage these troops. And it's not really working, because I didn't expect that 2,000 strong army to appear out of nowhere. Yeah, see, they're forming again, and this is just a pain in the ass. I don't even know where they're getting all these men from. So I'm going to call in my allies. Hopefully Ivar can come down here and help me out, because I have a serious problem on my hands. And he says yes, which is good. Maybe he can fight some more wars for me. Or, you know, he could just sit up there and not help me at all, which is, I wouldn't expect anything else. Why aren't you moving? Okay. So yeah, we will have enough men to still take this county, but if he manages to pull any more men out of nowhere, we're going to have a serious problem on our hands. Alright, so not much we can do at the moment. Half damn white shirt's getting pretty old. He's 52, which isn't super old, but for, I don't know, 877 it's pretty old. Our son, his wife, I thought she died. Apparently not. Yeah, they have a kid, they have a son, so I'd be tempted to actually kill her. Because I don't want him having any more kids if he doesn't have to. I got 100% plot power anyway, so might as well. I can probably invite some people. Really, I don't want my son married other than having that one kid. It sounds kind of cruel, but I really don't want my lands broken up, because it's just a pain in the ass to deal with. And you know, see, okay, so he's going to pull up another. Oh wait, never mind. Before he can attack me, I'm going to end this war, and he's going to accept it. So I am no longer at war with these guys, I don't think. Yep. Okay. Awesome. Otherwise, that would have turned out very badly. So we're going to dismiss all these guys. So we gain another territory, which is good. We're starting to really expand hard here. That's bad. We're going to see if we can actually attack Lincoln. Not yet. This ends in 884. That is a long time away. Okay, Bedford down here looks like it's broken away from Wessex, so that's another opportunity for us to claim some more territory. We can currently raise only 700 men, so I don't particularly want to do that just yet. Maybe we'll wait, let's see, until maybe July of next year. Hopefully by then we'll have about 2,000 men that we can raise. I doubt it, but you know, we can always call Ivar in and hopefully he'll come down to help me. My demesne is too big again, so I'm going to quickly throw some titles away. Let's see, I'm sort of running out of people to give them to. He hates me for some reason. That's because I'm an infidel. Okay, he's Catholic. Well, I don't want to give him land then. That could just be horrible for me down the line. What about you? Yeah, you like me. Let's see, grant landed title, you can have the City of Cambridge. And then, let's see, what else is there? Yeah, I read somewhere that I can actually give my, I can give temples to my sons, which means that they won't be able to inherit the crown. They'll have to become bishops. So I might see if I can do that, because I'm just going to see if I can do it, actually. Temple of Crowland. Yeah, I think I can. I don't know if that's fixed the problem, though. It hasn't. Alright, doesn't matter. I need to get rid of them anyway, so I'll give some small land away. Yeah, I'm running out of people to give this to, so I'm just going to give it to one of my vassals who really likes me. Let's see, Ostein Ven, you can have Grand Landed title, County of Northampton. Congratulations. So, let's see, what else can we do? Nothing at the moment. We're gonna wait this year out. We've got the assassination attempt on my daughter-in-law. So I can add people to that plot. Can I? Nope. Nobody wants to join. People like her too much, which is fine. The Denmark guy wants me to join war again, so I'll just accept so I don't lose prestige. I mean, I'm not at a lack of prestige at the moment, but you know, it's always good to have as much as possible. New important decisions are available. Hold a great blot. I don't particularly want to do that because I don't have enough prisoners. Actually, I have 3. Alright, well, I'll tell you what. We'll actually, we will hold this great blot. It only cost me 6 gold. So, you've sent summons out to all of your vassals for the blot. Those who have been baptized or profess to follow the teachings of the prophet will have to offer gold to be exempted from this magnificent feast. I can hardly wait. So my bishop doesn't look like he wants to go, so he's going to give me 20 gold, which is awesome. This guy also doesn't want to go, so more money. I mean, I wish people just didn't want to go. It's 20 gold each, so, you know. What can you do? So I suppose I'll have to wait for the event sequences to pop up. Okay, here we go. So the guests have arrived. We all gather outside the temple and we talk to the gods. We start the human sacrifices. So our first prisoner, Cinerith, has been brought up from the dungeons and escorted to the temple. She is hung. And this chick here is also hung. And she dies as well. Oh man, playing as a Norse lord. With the sacrifice over, the feast at the end of the block can now begin. The meat of the animals were sacrificed has already been prepared, and there is plenty of meat to go around. So let the celebrations begin. So this is good. We get the benefit plus to all of our vassals. You're conversing with another guest when loud screams of passion erupt. In one corner of the room, in full view of everyone else, Godi Helgemar is engaged with carnal pleasures with one of the serving girls. Both girls are completely naked. Both of them are completely naked, and only when they notice the stunned silence in the room do they seem to remember where they are. Medieval life. Okay, so that's the end of the blot. So that was one of the special events that you can play, that you can do as a Norse lord. So it's kind of cool. These little events, you know, they add a little bit of flavour to the game. Another call to war, against who this time? Earl Burgred of Warwick. Looks like this guy here. And we're back. Sorry about that, guys. So where were we? So my Denmark brother has actually called me into war against the Earl Burgred of Warwick. Where's Warwick? There, okay. Oh, okay, so one of his vassals is actually broken away and is sort of disrupting the flow in the Denmark holdings of England, which is good for me. I'm tempted just to say no. It's only 100 prestige, and I really don't want to help him out in something like that. So, you know what? Let's see. Who's winning? I can't tell who's who. This is the... So he's losing. So, you know what? I'm going to say no. Ideally, these guys break away, win, and then I can target them. Worst case scenario, I lose 100 prestige. So, you know, everything's all good. So we're just going to keep playing. And I said July, didn't I? Okay, so my seer just died. Let's see, just choose anyone, doesn't really matter. And we'll do the proselytize. So let's see, where's the religion? All these guys need to be converted, so I'll convert these guys up here. Not a problem. And then down here, I said a year, so it's about a year. So I'll see how many troops I can pull up. I can pull up roughly 2,000 men. So you know what, I'm going to go to war with these guys here. The Earl Thored of Bedford. He hates me. Let's see, he's got no allies, and he's got 2 vassals, so this should be a fairly easy war. We'll just pull up my men. And merge them down here, and then we'll move up and we'll take him. So he managed to get about 700 men out, still nothing compared to what we can do. I mean, if Norfolk and Suffolk somehow get dragged into it again, we might have a problem on our hands, but, you know, I don't think they're allied, so... We can call in Ivar, no real point at the moment. And does it look like Ivar's having his own problems up here? It's still saying Catholic, okay, so... It looks like Ivar formed... Scotland. Okay, so Ivar's formed Scotland. And what was left of Scotland is now broken up into independent realms. So it looks like Ivar's really being aggressive up there, and he's formed his own kingdom now. So we're still sort of stuck in a... I think we're not even a king yet, we're a petty king. So we haven't actually formed a kingdom. But that'll be soon when we form England. Now it looks like my leader, King Halfdan, has been wounded in the thick of battle, which isn't good because he's old already, and that could possibly mean that he dies. And if he dies at the moment, we may have some serious civil war problems on our hand, especially if our realm gets broken up between our sons. So I don't even know if I'm going to bother with him. Yeah, I'm really not going to bother with that. I'm just going to take this province really quickly. They have 500 men, so I'm not going to siege that, and it looks like we have become ill. So I would say this is possibly the end for Halfdan Whiteshirt. Nope, never mind. That's always good. Really, we want him to live as long as possible, so that I can sort of stabilize the country before he dies. Otherwise, we're going to have a serious civil war on our hands. So the defending troops have taken losses. Yeah, I'm not going to risk an attack yet because it just didn't turn out very well for us last time. So the defenders sallied forth, and I think they hit us actually. I'm not sure. Yeah, so I still see this. I really want to know what we get. So if we win the war, we yeah, whatever. We take or vassalize all titles held by King Nud the First within the Kingdom of England. King Nud. Who's King Nud? Let's see. Find characters. Nud. I see. So my nephew. Except he doesn't actually hold any English titles. He only holds these here. So if I do the subjugation of England, all I get is these 2 provinces here, which is definitely not worth going to war over it for. So it doesn't look like we're going to be subjugating England. This siege looks like it's almost over. Call to arms. Ivar wants me to join him in his war against Strathclyde, so, you know, whatever. Might as well, don't want to piss him off. You know, I'm hoping that if he dies, his lands get broken up and he has some sort of internal problems. That'll sort of save me if, because I mean, he's getting very strong, and if he ever decides to take over Ireland, I'm going to have a serious problem on my hands. So we're just going to continue with this siege, and the attack weakens. I'm tempted just to sort of resolve this. We're at 68%, so he's not going to give up until he gets to 100, I don't think. Yeah, I didn't think so. Hopefully these later sieges go a little bit faster. Yeah, see, we've already almost won that siege. And the enemy troops just don't have enough men to siege any of my territory up there, so, you know, really, it's not a problem. I'm thinking we might go for Norfolk, Suffolk next. I mean, I don't see why not. Who's his ruler? Okay, so Ivar actually controls these provinces, which would explain if they rebelled against him before, why they'd come over and attacked me. So I can't really take these provinces until they break away. So what I might do actually is sow some dissent between these guys and Ivar. That way, if they break away, I can focus my attacks on them. So I'm going to use the Sow Descent on Norfolk, and hopefully they sort of break away. So this siege has ended. We got typhoid fever in Northumberland, which is all the way up there. I'm going to offer some peace, and I'm going to enforce the demand. So this has now become our part of our territory. So again, we have the wrong type of dements in our thing, and we've also got 6 out of 3, so going to have to find people to give these away to. This guy here. Grant landed title, you can have the city of Hertford. You can also have the county of Bedford. And I'm going to give to my other son, this guy here, the temple. I don't know if this is even working, but I mean, might as well give it a shot. Don't really lose anything at the end of the day. So I'm just going to disband these troops. And yeah, we're going to have to try and work out what our next target will be. Okay, so we have actually managed to convert Herewald to the Norse faith. I'm not sure who that is. I'm assuming that's one of these guys in here. I don't know. And you know what, guys? Actually, the time is counting up. So I think we've done a pretty good job for this episode. We've managed to take some more provinces down here. Our leader's still alive, and you know, it looks like Denmark's really having some serious problems, so we've got some more targets. Hopefully we can sow some dissent in this province in the next episode and maybe take that over. Our truce will probably end with Lincoln pretty soon as well, so we'll be able to get them as well. And hopefully soon, in the next few episodes, we'll be able to form some sort of Kingdom of England. So, you know, thanks for watching, guys. If you liked it, please like it, and if you want to see any more, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. See ya.